Arcane refuse. Holy shit, I just hit live and Digital Foundry's put up a Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered. I'm gonna have to watch that, fuck. I mean, so far, it's quite nice, I think. But they're you know what, it's probably good that I'm gonna finish this during this stream. Hopefully I'm gonna finish this during this stream. Because no doubt these guys are gonna point something out that's not very good about this collection. And whenever I play it now, I'm no gonna see it. So, aye. Probably not a bad thing. Okay. What's the tweety doot? Hello, Toho. Hello, Zach. You're early, Duck. Yeah, I want to finish this today, Toho. So I thought, oh, let's just get it. Let's just start it now. I'm off still as well, so we're just gonna go for it. Also, let me just switch controllers here. Fuck it. There we go. Hello, CW. I'll probably. A lot of people are probably going to say this, but I'll keep repeating it. We're starting early because I want to finish this today, and I don't know how long it's going to take. Hopefully, it's not a long stream, but I do want to finish it today. So, we got one more temple. We just got like Night of the Wind, so we're about to. I think we're still in the future, so we're about to go back to the past where the game wraps up decently quickly. So, aye, let's go. But anyway, how yous all been doing? Did yous have a nice Christmas? Right, and I disabled the FPS counter because I felt like I was showing off actually, but that should be fine now. Alright, so we're up here at this tune. Okay. This always seems to happen, by the way, when I start the game up. Like, it stutters quite crazily. But it eventually, like, fixes itself. At least the past couple of times I've done it. So hopefully this stutter is better. Did you get any good prezzies? I think this is the way to Janos Aldrin's. Yeah, we want to make our way back to the swamp because we have air. Avatar: The Last Airbender powers now. Should I mean watch New Walls and Gromit? Alright, cool, cool. Is it on Netflix that's on CW? I'm no paying for Netflix, fuck that, but just out of curiosity. BBC iPlayer in the UK. Oofed. Retro. My dad once came here actually, and he watched something on like my PS4 through the BBC iPlayer, and I'm like, Dad, could I get done for this? He's like, oh, who gives a fuck? Because I don't pay for my telly license. I don't watch telly, alright? But obviously he wanted to watch something, so he just puts it on, and later on I found out that you do need a telly license to use the BBC iPlayer. I was like, oh, fiddlesticks, okay, we'll no do that again. Deleted it right away. Oh god, am I going the right way? See, this is what most of this stream is going to take up, by the way. Just me trying to figure out where the fuck I'm going. I'm back in the tune, aren't I? Let's check the useless map. It's useless. Right, let's try this again. At least I didn't get sued by the BBC. They would sue me, Tay. They're running out of money. Rude. This way? Question mark. Oh, actually, can I... No. There's no optional shit in this game. This looked like you could plow it down with a air Reaver. But I suppose no. Alright. Genuinely lost, guys, so in the meantime, just entertain yourselves. I don't know. So maybe somebody else is streaming much better than me. It's like, I kept criticizing this game for basically being like a straight line. You know, there isn't much to explore in this version of Nosgoth, but fucking... this is like, this is where I got the fucking... Actually... Is this the way? No. No, we're going this way. Actually, I probably could just go into the spirit realm. And that'd be... At least it'd be a bit brighter. Oh, man. I think this is like the first time I've been sober in like 5 days, alright? I can't hack this shit right away. Hello, Oren. How are you? Have you started Dragon Quest yet? Don't worry though, I've got some cans in the, I've definitely got some cans in the fridge. It's still a little bit early for me to start drinking, but if we don't beat this in the next couple of hours, I will definitely be opening a can on stream. Too busy playing Astrobot. Alright, okay, good choice. Did you get that for Chrissy? For Crimbo? But yeah, Astrobot, now do you see why it's so much better than FF7 Rebirth? You know what I saw the other day, by the way? Like, I saw it, and it's... You ever come across, like, those... You ever have those moments where, like, you didn't think you needed something, but then you discover and it's like, fuck, where has this been all my life? How can I now live without this? Well, I had one of those moments, like, this week. Because, one of my favourite things to do right now, when I'm inebriated, is to watch people play Astrobot. Like, it used to be, like, watch people play Yakuza, but lately, it's been watching people play Astrobot that's been getting me gone when I'm on the sauce. But, I came across this guy who I guess was, like, a FromSoft streamer. Like, I looked at his channel, he's played, like, quite a lot of FromSoft games. And he was making the case, like, genuinely, that Astrobot was harder for him than Elden Ring was. Something about, like, he was just bad at punching, he didn't have, like, good perception or whatever, and I'm just like, he's literally trying to, like, swing this. That he finds Astrobot more difficult to play than any FromSoft game. I was just like, oh god, I need more of this. He's trying to do, like, those, like, really hard, button Galaxy levels, and he's just he just can't do it. It's so funny to watch. Right, this better be the way. You'll start DQ when you have more time. Now you better. You'll love it, Oren, I promise. You know what I also saw on YouTube? I guess Square Enix is like, opened up a new, what is it? Like a new shop in Japan, in like Tokyo. And I just saw this video of a guy like taking a tour around it. It's pretty much 100, okay, it's pretty much 33%, okay, I'll be a bit more charitable here. 30% Kingdom Hearts, 30% Final Fantasy, 30% Dragon Quest, and 10% any other random shit that Square Enix happens to own. That's pretty much their output now. Okay, you guys are annoying me. I'm trying to look about, okay? So Astrobot has dethroned Crash Insane Trilogy as the Dark Souls of 3D platformers. Aye. Actually, you know, it's funny. CW, it didn't even occur to me to, like, make that reference, like, the Dark Souls of. I just thought it was funny. This guy could not beat one of those, like, Button Galaxy levels. But apparently he's, like, beating Shadow of the Erdtree. Being a Final Fantasy, I want to start 12 at some point. There's something that annoys me. What? That it's Final Fantasy? Is it this bit? Nah, not cool. See, when I was fighting those arseholes, I've now completely lost my sense of direction. I don't know where I'm going. This game's not very good. I hate to say it. I love Legacy of Kain, I really do, but I don't think Soul Reaver 2 here is really like, I don't think it's really as good as I remember, quite frankly. Again, it's literally been like 20 years since I played it, and I'm glad that it's out here, but yeah. There was no Bravely Default at Square Enix shop. I saw like some Nier stuff, and there was some Persona 3 stuff as well, which I don't know why they were selling that, but it was there. But yeah, I literally saw like no other recognizable sort of like... It is just like, granted it is 3 pretty big IPs, but that's literally just like Square Enix now, is Dragon Quest, Kingdom Hearts, and Final Fantasy, you know? That's why they shouldn't have sold the fucking IDOS shit, right?
The PS4 version, which I own, is at 30 FPS, X1 is at 60, and the latter came out only
years physically. Yeah, there's a... Wait a minute, isn't it? I thought the PS4 version was... Pro version was 60, Oren. Are you sure about that? I think I got like a PS4 Pro update or something. And, so obviously if you play on the PS5, it should be 60. Or am I full of shit? Because I played it initially back in the day on the PS4, but that was like the base version. That was 30 FPS. Then I played recently the Switch version, which was definitely 30 FPS. Oh, right. Okay, you're talking about FF12. Yeah, I know there's that like native PS4 version, so that's 30. I guess I'm guessing the original was 30 then. Aye. I've never played 12. It's one of those FFs that's eluded me for a while. Why is this game so fucking dark? I'm not talking about like death and like heavy themes or whatever. It's I can't even fucking see where I'm going. Hello, Adam. Apparently Square own the company that makes the Persona merch. Okay, gotcha. Here we go. What the hell are you? You look like Melkaya spawn or something. Right, we're heading off to, like, I guess the third act of the game now. I need a bit more air there. I wish Square Enix would give us some kind of update on Kingdom Hearts 12. I'm looking for an update on fucking Dragon Quest 12 CW. I don't think we're going to hear anything about both those games for a while. Alright? So we're still be too busy trying to, like, decide if they want to put Final Fantasy VII on Xbox or some shit. Like, what's the next big thing? What's the next thing from Square I'm even looking forward to? I guess Dragon Quest 1 and 2?
I had no choice but to act purely on blind faith. There was no way to tell what error this device was tuned to, and I had neither the knowledge nor the means to set the machine myself. I hesitated only briefly. Then, throwing the switch, I hurled myself into oblivion and relinquished my will to the hand of fate.
Right. Here's hoping you're in the right time now, Raziel. That there free will ain't gonna do you much good if it's, if you're gonna rely on luck like that, I suppose. In case you didn't know, the Dragon Quest character designer... I knew.
Beyond all hope and against all probability, it seemed that the device had unerringly delivered me to the era I sought. For these were Seraphim banners, and these vampires apparently the victims of their crusade. The coincidence seemed too convenient to naively ascribe to fate. But whether my opportune arrival had been orchestrated by Mobius or some other, I didn't know. If Janos Ordrin still lived, I would fight him. I was wary of further deception.
Right.
Resolved to tread carefully.
Okay, thankfully it's bright now. Okay. How's the remastered versions looking? It's daytime right now, so they look great, but I was literally just in the future, and it was dark as hell, I couldn't see where I was going. But we're doing better now. Here's your little comparison right here. You can switch between the two graphics. The PS Soul Reaver 2, they haven't changed much of the geometry at all. For some reason, this foliage is thicker in the original OG graphics, but other than that, yeah, it looks fine. Nice and crisp. From here, it looks better than Grand Theft Auto Remastered. Now, yeah, I mean, see, I think I've asked about that a couple of times, Orin. Is that fixed now? Is that latest update, like, good? I'm sure somebody's told me, but I keep, like, I keep failing to, like, commit it to memory. Wonder when we'll get more Dragon Quest 12 info. I reckon that game's in, like, development hell, which is kind of weird to say for a Dragon Quest game. Usually that team is quite on top of things, you know what I mean? Like, that IP in general, it's usually, like, Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts that are going through the development hell all the time. But no, like, this time, like, I'm sure the deaths of Sugiyama and Toriyama, like, have riled the team up. Not riled them up, but, like, thrown off their morale, so to speak.
For all the butchery of
But it'll happen. It'll happen.
this massacre was somehow more chilling. The killing fields of the Seraphim betrayed a kind of orderly ruthlessness. The cold-blooded righteousness of the true believer.
You just played it now. Okay. I don't know, there's like a Digital Foundry video talking about it. I could probably get like a decent view on that. But at the end of the day, that's key. Am I going the right way? You know what, I just realised we now have a compass, but it's... Actually, maybe I can use it to my advantage. Let's look at the useless map. Okay, I think I want to go north. Okay. Do I? Right, this is where I go for the I don't fucking know. I don't know what I'm doing here. Even new version of trying couldn't do it. I wonder if they're still working on it. Okay, no, that's definitely the way to the Elder God. I wonder if we get that cutscene. There's a cutscene coming up with him a little later, but I wonder if it's like after we see Janos Odrum. Red Dead Redemption PC ports out though. Okay. Apparently Groove Street Games got removed from the credits. Groove Street Games is... I take it that's the people that originally did the remaster? Okay, we're gone north. You know, speaking of PS2 games, I think I talked about this last stream, but I platinumed Jack 1, the PS2 version, which I've already got the platinum for the PS3 HD edition from back in the day, so I literally have a Jack 1 platinum 2 times now, which is kind of funny. And I'm trying to do the same thing with the Sly collection, or the Sly games now. I'm playing through like Sly 1 right now. Gonna try and get that platinum. I've already got the platinum for the PS3 version, you know. Why delist them, damn it? For money, Oren! For money! And I'm going in circles again. There's the old PS4 version. Yeah, I'm playing like... Okay. There's the old PS4 version, which was a port of the PlayStation 2 game to the PS4. And then there's the PS5 version, and also another PS4 version, which is an emulation of the original PS2 one. From what I understand, apparently... I've never played like that PS4 version, but nobody likes it, for what I understand. Right, I'm going in circles here. Fuck this game, I hate this game. There, I said it. So yeah, I don't know if, like, in fact, maybe you would know this, Oren. Does that PlayStation 4 version, like the port from like a few years back, does that have its own platinum trophy so you could get the platinum trophy for Jack 1 3 times over? Because if that's true, I might just buy it if they're still listed there, you know? You not actually heard anything. I played through it, Adam. I definitely noticed a couple of little emulation glitches because I played the game so many fucking times. But it was fine. I still really loved it. So, it's only £8, so I would give it a decent recommendation. Yes, you can get 3 times, and it's for free if you have the other version. Really? Okay, so I know that version is like, apparently it's quite shitty, but I might just need to pick it up now. I might just need to download it because I can get I can get 100% in Jack 1 in like a day. It's no problem for me. Why did I just come into the spirit realm? Right, I'm definitely like going in circles here. Okay. Oh, dearie, dearie, dear. Obigo is the better version anyway, but like the PC version. I'm still waiting on the PC version of Jack 3. We'll definitely stream that. I go back and I rewatch my stream of the PC port of Jak 2 every once in a while, like just like certain bits, because again, it was such a great display of character development. All right, because I was so convinced I hated Jak 2, but I play a version that's actually pretty good, and I'm like, oh wait, fuck, I love Jak 2. How the fuck am I getting so lost? This doesn't make any sense. Ah! Nosgoth is just a straight line. And when Jak 2 eventually comes to PS5 and emulates better than the PS4 version. Aye, like that's again, I moan about it so much, I apologize, but the thing about like that PlayStation 3 version, which was the version that I played that convinced me that I now hate Jak 2, had really bad latency. Alright, you don't... It was at a time where I didn't really, like, notice it, or I didn't really, like, think about it, but input latency, it's really such an important thing to me now. Like, if a game feels, like, too heavy, I'm just like, nah, fuck this, I'm not playing this. Final Fantasy X is one of the worst games ever, Orin, just accept it. How do I get up there? That's to the north. I think that's where I need to go. Is that even a place you can go? Is this just some sort of like cut corridor or whatever? Okay, you know what? Let's see but if I go to the Elder God, it's a confusing swimming section. I think I need to open a can of beer earlier, guys. I don't think I can do this. PS3 version has problems though, especially the load times at random encounters. Yeah, like Jak trips a lot more. I'm just going in circles. But it's so weird, Orin, because Jak 1 feels alright on there, you know? It really does, in my opinion. Okay, I came out of there. And down there's the Elder God. I want to go this way. Is there a different path or some shit? The music was shite too. That I don't remember. Oh god, listen, Orin, I have no problem. I have no I have no opinions on that PlayStation 3 version of Final Fantasy X and why that was apparently not good. Okay, pass. Big pass. Feel free to moan about it all you want, but I'll just politely nod and agree with you. Okay, and up here is where I got that cutscene. The best parts of your Jak 2 stream is when you wall up the docks mission. That was genuinely like an epiphany right there, CW. Alright, the fact that that mission is actually like, it's definitely like a cheese factor. Like you're definitely like, not, I won't say it's cheating, but you're no exactly doing it legit. Like that was amazing to find out. Like all that childhood stress just like went away in an instant. Alright? It was brilliant. Okay, so this is where the cutscene was, but if I go up there, I'm just like gone back around in a circle. And the useless map is telling me nothing. Oh, I can actually walk around the useless... Oh, wait. It's a circle. Wait. Where the fuck even is he? Where the fuck even is... Uchtenheim? Is that the village? Okay, I'm in the swamp. Aye, okay, so it is a circle. Look at that shit. How do I get to Uchtenstein? I need to go north. I need to get up there. That's the way I need to go. It must be. But how do I get up there?
change theme mission music. I still see the Dark Bomb trick is the better version. I was too lazy to figure out how to get it to work. CW. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
I wonder if they're gonna get the Ratchet and Clank games for the PS2 emulation soon. I'll do that too, you know, I'll get those platinums as well. I can't remember how... I remember always feeling iffy about the HD collection on the PS3. I don't know if it was like... I don't think there was input latency issues there, at least not from what I can remember, but I remember there being a lot of like graphical glitches. Ratchet's fucking helmet. There you go. Very infamous. Right, I'm gonna go down here. Fuck it. Fuck it! But this isn't the way you're supposed to go! But I am lack of options. One thing I always remember about the Ratchet and Clank collection that was odd compared to like Sly and Jack is that it was actually like 1080p, you know? Like Sly and Jack were 720p. See, look at this. I don't know how you get... I just came down here and I don't know how you get back up. Something's wrong with this game or me. I don't know what, but I'm losing so much patience here.
These three characters are rushing the total upstage, still there. Ratchet plays great, looks bad, yeah.
That's... I think I agree with that, CW. Anyway, guys, while I'm sitting here frustrating myself, trying to figure out the way forward, okay, feel free to keep debating about these PS3 collections. In fact, since I have to do this once a stream... Alright, here you go. Like, I'm just grabbing these for no particular reason. I got all these, like, day one, you know? Like, I've got 3 platinums on this, you know? Sly trilogy. And here's, like, Jack and Daxter. 1 platinum, never finished the PS2, the Jack 2, right? And Ratchet. Ah! Alright. Ratchet. Yeah, trilogy. Who made this again, actually? There was like a... there was like a funny logo that would show up when you've booted this one up. Who was it? What was the name of it again? Fuck. I don't know. It was like... I can see like the Idle Minds. Was that it? I can like see the logo, CW, but I can't even mind the name. We didn't really like... It's funny how much people are like picky about that sort of stuff now, Adam, you know? You know, something like Sonic Colors Ultimate, which... Well, I feel like I always bring this up when you're around. But, you know, Sonic Colors Ultimate probably could have came out in, like, the PS3 360 era, and nobody would have batted an eye. Nobody would have, like, questioned it, you know? Whereas nowadays, it's like, why does this look like this? Rar. Never played Deadlocked on the PS3, and I intend to keep it that way. By the way, guys, I should have asked this earlier, but do I sound okay? I've been having weird issues with the volume of my microphone recently. Like, it's suddenly, apparently it got, like, quieter and I didn't change a thing. It's weird. Uh-oh, it's dark again. Maybe I was supposed to come down here. Seems fine. Okay then. Hopefully it stays that way. Refuse the sacrifice. Yeah, this is definitely the music that plays when you're in the same room as the Elder Gods. And this should be the... Yep, there he is. I love changing the graphics when I see him, because his eyes are just like all fucked up. Right, well, we get a cutscene as soon as we land here. Nope. Again, I'm fucking this up so bad, because it's crazy how much I remember about this game. I'm so confident that we're supposed to go the opposite direction to Janos Audrin, but I cannot figure out how to get there. It's like the road's blocked or some shit. I'm just wasting time. No, we're going back. But what if there's something I'm just misremembering? What if there's some alternative way? Let's get a look at the Pillars of Nosgoth. Who the fuck is watching this VOD on YouTube, by the way? Okay. I have been uploading them at YouTube, by the way. They're unlisted at the moment, but I'll make them all, like, private in one go or whatever. Make them all, like, public at one go, rather, sorry. Excuse me. I thought you were going to upload them after you failed the raid failure. I mean, they're on YouTube. Maybe I'll chicken out and not upload them. But yeah, that was embarrassing, wasn't it? Pillars of Nosgoth are still corrupted. Right, let's look at the useless map. Okay, so yeah, I'm literally going further away from flipping... from where I need to go. I need to get to Janos's fucking thing. Ugh. I'm so lost, guys. I'm so confused. Could just cut the ending with YouTube's video. Be a right cheating bastard, aye. I mean, it's not like I'm not genuinely like embarrassed by it. It was just like a weird thing that I did, you know. Because again, Lelia's fucking Twitch name has a exclamation mark at the end. So I'm like raid Lelia without the exclamation mark. So I'm literally raiding some channel that's like been no active for a decade probably. And that just happened to be the name Lelia. Excuse me. I've actually never used YouTube's video editor to... Like, does it work okay? Okay. I've been streaming for 42 minutes now. I'm looking at the clock. Let's see how long it takes me to get back to the exact point I was at when we started this well, when we came into the past, that is. Let's see how long it takes me. I've used it and it seems fine. Just takes a while to show the new version. Was that you're talking about there, Adam? Sorry, I've already forgotten. YouTube's edit. Alright, of course. See, I've told brain fart there, sorry. I'm sure it does do an adequate job, you know. I mean, I don't even know, like, is Sony Vegas considered like a good YouTube editor? A good video editor, sorry, I should say. Because that's the one I still use. I've used that for like years, alright? Because, fuck, getting a Mac, you know? I'm sure if I did, like... If I gave more of a shit about video editing and, like, tried Adobe Premiere on a Mac for the first time, I probably would, like, not... Who is it? I think it was the James Rolfe that said, and then I got a Mac and I never went back, when he was talking about how he used to edit videos. Right? I remember the days when I used to edit videos in fucking Pinnacle Studio. Ugh, those were the days, back in my day, alright? You were told to go play with stones and you liked it. Right? That's what that was like. I think I talked about this before as well, that I recently, like, I found, like, just a box of, like, random, like, tech shit that I've threw together over the years, and I found, like, not my OG Dazzle, but a Dazzle that I eventually, like, upgraded to because my old one, like, packed in. I don't know where the OG one is. I would love to know, quite frankly, but, I couldn't bring myself to throw that away. It's like, nah. What if I want to take some, like, 360p video at some point, you know? Right, I've got the air now, so maybe this will let me get up. Maybe this is what I was missing when I was trying to, like, get back up. Because there was one around here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I think this is why I was getting frustrated. A canny day or 2 hours, because Pinnacle Studio will crash on me. Which I don't think was really, like, true. I'm sure I did longer than 2 videos, like, often, but it was just the longer that you went, the more devastating, obviously, it was if it just crashed on you, you know? Yeah, that's definitely a thing, Adam. I have Visual Studio 2014. I got it in like not 2014, Visual Studio 14. And there is definitely like a lot of like times where I try to like drag a video into it and it'll just not accept it, you know? It usually accepts it when it's, you know, the video that OBS has made and videos that I've got through the YouTube downloader, so that's at least, that's important, you know? Okay. I need Linkin Park. Or do I? Or do I? Or do I? Or do I? Fuck you, Linkin Park! Suck my dick. Speedrun strats, man. Okay. Wow, that actually took exactly 5 minutes. I thought I was going to be doing there moaning for a lot longer. But now I'm stuck in this loop again. Alright. We may have to go on YouTube or something. Alright. There's clearly something I'm being stupid with. Alright. Like I tried going into the spirit realm. There's nothing for me to plug my Night of the Wind power into. What game do you think you'll stream after this? I'm not sure actually, CW. I do need to finish fucking Gaiden. That's been a long time coming. And I still have like, yeah, like we'll always be chipping away at Yakuza games, I suppose. I mean, I have like Infinite Wealth installed here as well. Not fired up the Infinite Wealth PC port yet, but it'll happen one day for sure. But apart from that, I don't know. I'm sure we'll think of something. Anybody got any suggestions? Okay, so this is where the cutscene happened, okay? Now if I go over... I just thought of something. If this is it, I swear to fucking God. Is there something I need to blow down? Because I have this Night of the Wind power. Is that what I need to do? But nothing looks visibly cracked or whatever. Speaking of Yakuza, I saw that RGG have changed their minds about patching Pirate Yakuza English dub post-launch now. Instead including it at launch. Alright, cool. Hopefully there's no Yong Ye in this one, eh? I saw that Saejima has like a new voice actor actually. I thought he was like one that was in like Gaiden and Like a Dragon 7 and you know yeah, I think he's been the same. I think he's had the same actress in all the games that he's been in since they started doing English. So I'm wondering why that changed. Going nice to the free PS3, really working on old platinum trophy. Maybe one day I'll finally get a platinum in a Yakuza game. I've never done it. Okay, there's... See... I go down there and I start the loop again. But I have this air power now, so is there something I need to use to blast it? Matt Mercer. No, Matt Mercer was Majima. I can't mind Saejima's name, voice actor name. But to be honest with you, I'm concerned about the Yakuza Pyre game. I just hope that it won't be badly reviewed. It'll be fine, Toho. It's gonna be good. Okay, it's not gonna bomb like RGG. Like they're still at that point. They could get to that point where they start releasing duds, but at the moment they're at that point where they're just like on fire. I genuinely think RGG, like, and I say this without, you know, as like a typical gamer, not just a raving Yakuza fan, right? I genuinely think RGG is at that point that that From Software was at before Elden Ring. Elden Ring shot them the fuck up to the stratosphere, but before that, they were just like, even before that, they were seen as like the studio that could do no wrong. I think RGG is definitely at that point, and if the next couple of projects like Virtua Fighter and that Project Sentry like blow up the way Elden Ring did, they will be the next FromSoft. You know, the next big Japanese game developer that Jeff Keighley is just like licking the boots of, like, please make an announcement at my show, like how he does with any like Kojima Productions or FromSoft game. He'll be like, please RGG, please. And thanks, Mark Mercer is still Majima. I was worried he was supposed to hire another miscast. Yeah, he does a good Majima. Majima's first thing is Yuan, sorry. Honestly, he would have made a good Kiryu in my opinion. I think I remember you talking about that back then, like when we were first talking about the dubs, CW. I saw that like Sega put out this, I don't know if it was Sega or if it was some sort of fan thing. I saw this like interesting poll where people could vote on like who is Majima's like best friend, and they listed a bunch of characters, mainly like ones from Zero, like Nishitani and Sagawa. Obviously like Saejima won, Kiryu was second, so that kind of like all lines up. But I thought that was kind of an interesting thing to do a wee poll on. Right, fuck this, guys. I am going on YouTube, and I'm gonna watch somebody else's gameplay to figure out where the fuck you go here. This is driving me mental. Like, I'm gonna feel so stupid. Soul Reaver 2 long play. I'm going to feel like the stupidest motherfucker. That I think I will, depending on how stupid I do feel here, I think I will, you know, maybe use YouTube's editor to like, you know, cut this out. But hold on, let's see. Okay, that's a place I'm not at yet. Right. According to this YouTube long play, I've still got like maybe a little bit over a quarter of the game left to do. So I don't know if we will do it tonight. I'd like to, but I might get too drunk. Okay, you're in the fucking village, aye? How do I get there? Okay, that's where I am. Let's skip ahead until we can figure out where the fuck I need to go. Because I would love to know. Okay, that's the cutscene. Smashing. Here we go. Watch my face, people. He's walking up to that wall. Ah! I hope you enjoyed that reaction, because it's not going on fucking YouTube. Look, it's just right here. For fuck's sake, I just missed it. I'm literally moaning about how the fuck do you get up there, and I'm also moaning about what the fuck do you use this air power for? Why are you guys watching me? I'm not a good streamer. Go watch XQC or something, okay? He's probably a lot smarter than me. Play young, yeah, back at me tie. Now listen here, okay? I'm upset with myself, but that's no need to, you know, no need to chop off a finger, alright? Could I just chop off a finger, rather?
In the flesh, I beheld my former brothers in arms, the warrior priests of the Sarafan Order. Their lives devoted solely to the annihilation of the vampire plague. And while I confess, I felt a twinge of longing, a pang of grief for what I had believed was my lost virtue. I regarded them now with none of the reverence I formerly felt. For I had seen the human face of the vampires, and now I beheld the monstrousness of these men.
It is crazy how much Raziel, like, flip-flops with his beliefs. You know what I mean? Whether he's, like, pro-vampire, or pro-Sarafan, or pro-Kane, you know? When in actuality, he is the one with the free will. I guess that's the whole point, isn't it? Right, stuff your combat. You can shove your combat up your arse. Fuck this game. I hate this game. Here we are now in Heichensteiten. Heichensteitenberg. That's definitely what it's called. Right. Stop Yakuza 3ing this combat! Can't believe I didn't notice that. Air hang. Oh, come on, right, Egypt. Hello, Kilbury. You just say that every time I don't play Yakuza. Also, I'm not really that fussed about the choice of the game, the new, let me tell you. Not having the best time, but hopefully we finish it tonight. Okay, I need to kill yous. Objective. Streaming early today. Yeah, I've said a few times, I want to finish this today, so we started a bit early, yeah. I actually played for the first one. I played... Okay, actually, I'll tell you this. I played through the first one, like, off-stream, because we actually streamed Soul Reaver 1 not too long ago, like, a year ago-ish. Maybe a bit longer, but basically, I streamed Soul Reaver 1 before, so I was just like, I'll just go to Soul Reaver 2. And I was playing Soul Reaver 1 on my Steam Deck, you know? Just while I was playing this on stream. It was kind of weird. But... I hit a game-breaking bug that I've already streamed, actually. I showed it off. You can like, find it on if you Google it. But there's this relatively common game-breaking bug where the game gets soft-locked and you can't, like, press forward. I got that, and it's literally at the end of the game in Soul Reaver 1. So, I was quite upset at that. Thankfully, that hasn't happened with this game yet. It's just breaking me in other ways, that's all. Right, let's get to Janos Audrin's digs here. What's my assessment of the remasters? Overall, they're good. I mean, like, this is me switching between them. There's really not that much difference on the Soul Reaver 2. Soul Reaver 1, sure. If you liked Tomb Raider, the Tomb Raider remasters that we got a wee while ago there, you'll like this, you know?
After my long journey,
And I was also saying that Digital Foundry put out a friggin', like, literally just after I went live, they put out, like, an assessment of this collection that I'm gonna watch. And I'm quite glad that I'm going to watch it after I beat this, because they're probably going to point something out that I won't be able to not see and then suddenly hate it. So, alright.
I had no certainty that Janos still lived. This scene boded well, for I presumed that the collapse of the retreat must have followed the ancient vampire's demise. There was only one obstacle. How to reach the balcony suspended at that maddening height, so far beyond my reach. For this was the architecture of winged creatures.
How's the whole of these been?
My wings were loose.
Eh.
I would need to devise some other means into that mountain.
Actually, I'll tell yous a story. I'll tell yous a story that ruined my fucking Christmas, alright? Okay, so I was working on Christmas Eve, alright? And on Christmas Eve, I was getting my car serviced. You know, you gotta get your fucking car... Oh, wait, Spirit World. You gotta get your fucking car serviced whenever, every once in a while, don't you? So I got my car serviced, right? And you fill in the application online, and they're like, oh, do you want this? Do you want that? And I'm like, a fuel line change thing. I didn't even like pay attention to it, but it was only like 20 quid, and the service was free incidentally because I'm on like a plan thing. So I was like, all right, I'll pay that. Fuck it, why not? Better safe than sorry. And on the day when I dropped the car off, I'm talking to the guy, and he's talking about, do you want us to like change your brake fluid? And I'm like, change my brake fluid? I know fuck all about cars, right? And he says, I swear to God, I heard $6.99 for brake fluid change. And I'm like, $6.99, 7 quid. That sounds alright. I go for it, go for it. So I leave. Then I come back like in a few years or so, and he hands me the bill, and it's like 90 quid. And I'm like, wait, why is this 90 quid? I thought I was paying like 20 for the fuel thing and 6 for the brake fluid. And he goes, no, the brake fluid was £69. Excuse me? He said $6.99, okay? Now look, maybe I'm the only motherfucker in the world that doesn't ken anything about cars, okay? Maybe there's no other person in the world that would ever think that brake fluid would cost as low as $6.99, alright? But I did. I heard it. I said I had to pay like a 90 quid. I had to like pay like an extra 70 quid. Ruined my fucking Christmas Eve. I was fizzing. I was so mad. Oh, jinx. How many kilometers the car did? It's only like, I say only, six. I don't even know if it's in kilometers or miles, but it's at like, I think it just passed like 67,000. It's not that old, okay? But, it's like, it's not a flashy car. I've only got like a wee Kia Picanto. Suits me just fine, quite frankly, but I'm pretty sure my brake fluid was okay. Put it that way. I mean, since the last out of service, I was well below the need for it, but it's just that they kind of advise you do it like every half year, and I had like a timer on my car that like went past 0 days, so I was just like, I might as well, because it's I've got it for free now. I'm on a service plan, so I just figured, let's just do it before Christmas, and then all that shite happened. Right? Is this where Janos Odrin is? Is he just up here? This long tunnel, that PS2 got a load. Oh, wait a minute, is this... We're back outside! Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, well, I guess that's relatively convenient, I suppose. You can get us there until at least 16 kilometers. I know nothing about cars, Cool Breeze, alright? I really shouldn't even have a car, quite frankly. I only got one because my friggin' nephews got born. And I'll mind that for next time, I assure you. And I'm not gone back to where I got that friggin' service as well. I mean, my rage aside, I genuinely don't think I was, like, conned or whatever. It's just so annoying. Like, maybe the guy had like a wee stammer, maybe I genuinely misheard him, but 69 quid. So I've got a little like PayPal link in the description of this video. It's definitely there. You should all click on it, and like, you know, I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay for my car bill, alright? Because I was basically scammed, alright? Like, a scumbag. Like, I didn't know anything about brake fluid, alright? I just assumed that they were going to do their job, and I was going to pay them to, like, do their job, and it was going to be a fair price. But it turns out, it wasn't a fair price. I got lied to, alright? It's just, it's not fair, okay? So, like, I'm not e-begging here, guys. I'm just like, if you want to help me out, alright? Like, just, like, click the link, like, if you can do what you can, alright? Because, like, you know, my wife, she might need to get a job after this, for Christ's sake, you know? It's, things have gotten that bad, alright? There's a snake's joke in there somewhere. What is this? Okay, that's pulley blood. Right, what do the... That's gonna kill me. Can't tell what you're referencing. Don't worry about it. Now do my Helen the Taylor voice. Oh, piss off. And so, they charged me to do the brake fluid 69 British pounds. I can't afford that. What are they going to do? Take the clothes off my back, or whatever the fuck she said in that video. So, aye. I was referencing DSP before. Okay. A lol cow! Because I love that shit. Right. I feel like I'm going in circles again. What am I supposed to do here? Right, that leads outside. I need like, it's either the dark... It's either Linkin Park or Kingdom Hearts to shoot that eye. I think this is like kind of like a mini dungeon, actually. I'm getting less and less confident that we're going to have this beat tonight. Oh wait, because I can go outside now. Aye, there's a darkness well out there. Aye, okay. I'm interested in video games the last couple of months. See, it doesn't take you long to go right into mum mode, doesn't it, Cool Breeze? I don't fucking know. I'm not hurting for money, okay? Like, if anybody thought I was being serious there, I was just taking the piss out of Dark Side Phil, okay? I'm fine. It's just annoying when you have to pay £70 extra that you didn't plan to. That's all. Yeah. Boycott the car place and give it to charity instead. Alright, there's a light one there. Let's give this a go. Right, I think it's light I need. So what are my thoughts on the upcoming Sega subscription service? Piss off you. Aye, that friggin' like whatever his name is who's high up at Sega, he said a bunch of shit this week or like last week or whatever that everything was like worthy of a clickbait article. As for the subscription service, like we know nothing about it. Oh, fuck off. Suck my dick. We need darkness. Oh. Shuji Itsumi. Aye. Because what was it he said? He said Sega's maybe going to do a subscription service. He said he doesn't want Sega to be like a retro company despite doing retro shit all the time. He called Sonic Superstars a disappointment. He wants Sega to be like rock music if Nintendo is like pop music, which was definitely the dumbest thing he said. I just think it's so adorable that he still thinks Nintendo is like their rival, when it's like, no, Sega, if you think that you'll die without Nintendo, alright? You need them to survive, for fuck's sake. Why are you saying that? Right? Have I seen Sonic 3? Nah, I've not. Like, I'll probably see it at some point, but I really... Like, I'm not ragging on it. I'm just so... I think the way I put it is that I've dialed out of that franchise. I just really don't care. I'm glad it's doing well. I'm glad it seems to be the highest... It seems to be the most well-reviewed movie in the series so far. I'm happy for that, but I'm not fucked about seeing it. It's only coming 2024. I don't know, man. I played Shadow Generations. It was a brilliant game, that. Right, where is the dark... There it is. And how the dick do I get up there? Oh, suck my dick. Oh, suck my dick. Right, I need your soul. There we go. Great animation, that. Post-screen scene has me hyped for the 4th movie already. See, I think that, like, I did spoil that for myself. Okay, we'll not say it, but I feel like what it seems like they're doing for the 4th film, I felt like that should have been the 3rd one. Alright, I get why they went with Shadow. He's just way too popular. But, you know, they're gonna start pulling from other shit, aren't they? So... Actually, isn't the air one back there? Oh my god, they were really proud of this fucking tunnel, weren't they? That's just how doing backlog to sustain subscription service. Okay, so, like Cobras, the thing about that is that we're kind of like, I'm sure we all can all like assume what a subscription service would be, but for all we know, it could just be something like, remember Sega Forever, where it was just like some of their mobile games that had like ads, and if you paid like so much money, you could play it without ads. It didn't go anywhere. It could be something as like simple as that, or it could be like a Game Pass thing. We don't know. Okay, it might not even happen, quite frankly, but I don't know. I can't even be arsed like speculating on it at the moment, quite frankly. I don't know if you've been around when we talked about this Cool Breeze, but Virtua Fighter looks fucking amazing. Can't wait to play the chat. In fact, no wait, you did come to the chat when I was playing the beta for 5. We'll go back and play some more like Virtua Fighter Revo when it comes out properly. I think the release date's the 27th of January. I'm also replaying Okami. I kind of got like hyped for that. And Indiana Jones. I played a lot of Indiana Jones today. Okay, I finally got around to that. It's pretty good so far. Has been a Zelda game a lot that I thought I wouldn't like at all, but I actually pretty fun. I take it you say 8-year-old's been playing a Zelda game. Let me guess, is it friggin' Echoes of Wisdom? No. All right, put us at misery then. Okay. Now we have a Chalice of Blood. What the fuck do we do with this? Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Oh dear god. Did they fix the frame rate on that? Where do I put this blood? Ah, okay. Seems fine to me. I tried to play Age of Calamity a little bit and I just couldn't. It was like, okay, this is clearly not meant for this hardware. Look at that ray tracing. Actually, that's a thing about Indiana Jones as well. I'm playing it for Game Pass, obviously. I literally can't run it on my PC. Windows just comes up with an error. It's like, your card is outdated, can't do like path tracing or whatever the fuck it is. I was like, oh, well fuck you then. I don't remember this bit at all.
alleys and galleries could only be reached by those gifted with flight. With only my ruined wings to carry me, this towering labyrinth seemed impassable. The object of my quest lay just beyond my grasp. For here, suspended at the apex of the chamber, was the threshold that surely led to the great vampire himself. I didn't know whether Janos Ordrum was the monster depicted in the stronghold, or one of the noble creatures memorialized among the ruins of the ancient vampires. I didn't care. Demon or angel, he alone held the key to our destiny.
No, I found the Warriors gameplay. I was maybe going to pick up that Dynasty Warriors Origins. It was nice that they're kind of like going back to that franchise, because it's actually been away for a wee while. There's been loads of spin-offs, so am I, but we've never had like a main series one for a while. Alright, some blood. Yeah, this is, you know, it's funny, I was literally just talking about earlier how I seem to remember this game fairly well. I don't remember this area at all. This is actually really cool. No brews tonight? There will be some brews tonight, for sure. I'm on holiday after all. It's just still a little bit early. I mean, this is late. What do you want? I'm equipped with light. Dunderheat. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I remember. You're supposed to put your wings out there, Raziel. I need to get to the right angle and shoot both of them at the same time. Excuse me. Thank you. Do you have to write performance reviews for yourself at your job? For myself? Actually, I kind of do. There is this thing that we do at the end of the year where you have to be like, oh, next year I want to strive to better myself and learn new things that I can like continue to be a good asset to my team and, you know, hopefully get some more money. Oh, fuck, I better take that bit out. Actually, I could be doing way. Go on then, Raziel. Why are you always in such mum mode, Cool Breeze? I don't know. Usually how I normally do. I mean, I've not been sacked. That's all I'm really bothered about. Have I opened up the ways properly yet? Meeting expectations. There you go. Alright. See, I'm not like your typical AAA gaming publisher, right? I'm not looking to go beyond expectations. As long as I meet expectations, that's good enough for me. Alright, my metaphor was a little less harsh, but fair enough. Right, there is no way this game is not telling me that I need the air power. Oh my. I guess a shortcut if I fall. But we're not gonna fall. See, one thing I definitely like, I guess that's like a thing with this game. All the like puzzles and the temples are that definitely, like for the most part, and there isn't even really that many puzzles, many temples to be fair, but a lot of them clearly like revolve around the elemental powers. You know, there isn't really any other gimmicks to this game, quite frankly, you know. Come here, I need your pasta! Alright, alright. Hello, Remura. You've no popped up for a while. How you doing? Yes, this game. Studying and working. How's that gone for you? It's at the bottom, isn't it? Aye, it fucking is. Of course it fucking is. Good, good. Trying to play Pirate Yakuza. Me too! Who'd have thunk it? 21st of February. A week after Assassin's Creed, but a week before Monster Hunter. One of those games is not like the other. What did I get for Christmas? I actually, hold on. My mum's a little bit mental, and I'll show you why, alright? Want to see what's inside my sack? My mom gives me this like every year, okay? I'm fucking 36, but my mom, she's mental, alright? Let's see here, what did I get? I got, alright, a self-stirring mug. I'm no that lazy, ma, alright? I got a whiskey gift set. It's my brother that's into whiskey, no me, alright? I'm already a big enough alcoholic. Do you want me to, like, kill myself more? Right? Right. Lynx, every adult gets a Lynx set. Okay, I have about 10 of these in the toilet, alright? I thought this was alcoholic, alright, but no, it's like aftershave or something by Umbro. Oh, Lynx is like Axe, alright, for you Americans. And the rest is, I think the rest is, no wait, here we go. I go, this, like, grooming kit, I guess it is, what you try to say, ma, alright? Actually, my ma hates my beard, she, like, always tells me to cut it off. I think the rest is just clays, no wait. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. See you, Cool Breeze. Why did you remind me of this? Fuck! I have to get rid of this. Alright, it's, apparently it's like a bowl of, like, cream liquor. Doolies. Alright? I'm gonna get... Fuck. I'm gonna have beers tonight, and I'll be like, fuck it, I'll have a couple of this, and I'll get through the whole bottle, and I'll die. I will literally die. Alright? I can't have this in the house. Shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's put it at the bottom of the sack, and hopefully I forget about it. Anyway. The rest is clays. Actually, there was this one funny thing that I got. Let me see here, if I can find it. Socks. Puma hoodie. Look at this. So, I wear, like, slippers in the house, alright? But I've been moaning about how I'm fucking freezing this year. My mom got me, like, these, like, slipper soak kings, and at the bottoms are like textured, and they're meant to be like really woolly and keep your feet warm and stuff. And I'll maybe give them a go, maybe. That's what I got for my Christmas. For the mace part. Again, it's just all. I think the rest is just all clays. All right. Hold on, I'm just going to put this back. Alright, where were we? Oh aye, Soul Reaver. But every year I tell my Ma, stop buying me presents, alright? I'm a grown... Alright, buy your Granwains presents, but she just feels like because, you're my babies too, sort of thing, just to, like, always get me, like, spend a certain amount on me, and I'm like, Ma, stop it. But it's not, I suppose it's not a terrible problem to have, is it? You should be very grateful to your mum that cares about you so much. I am. Yeah. Still gives me sack presents. So the song film. We were talking about that earlier, Remura. I haven't seen it yet. I'm not bothered about seeing it. But seems to be doing well. You should use all that stuff, make yourself look good, and find a way. Oh, for fuck's sake! How about I just, like, drown myself in the alcohol, and then the bird will want anything to do with me? Is there Jack 3 on the way? What do you mean? Ah, for fuck's sake. I mean, when that gold version comes out, Remura, we will play it. I promise you that. Okay, wait, I want to be light. I thought it was Errol you were obsessed with. Was it you? Somebody in my chat is always going on about Errol whenever he was on screen. It was you, arsehole. Also, why is it still in beta for a whole year? I mean, it's a fan thing, CW. Right. Mind you, when we played it literally like the week it came out, and it felt fine. I think we came across a few issues, but nothing like too bad. Changed your opinion. Well, at the very least, I'll say Torn's maybe a bit better than Errol. Although I'm not really the biggest fan of Torn either. fill that chalice with blood now? Yeah, I suppose that does mean that it'll be quite a while before we get something Jack 3 related, but what can you do? Hopefully the games actually come to, like, you know, the PS5 emulated, the PlayStation, like, network thingy first, and they're actually decently played. But then, mind you can't beat those, like, raw native PC ports, can you? I'm so excited that Nishita Nami are returning for the next installment. Yeah. Suppose that. Wait a minute. That was. Oh fuck! I saw like blurry shots of like the renders. I noticed Saejima. I noticed like Nishida, but I was like, who is that? Ah well, whatever. That's Minami, really? Oh, nice. I did not notice that. Holy shit! Fake fan right here. Again with the WhatsApp messages. I'm gonna dress Majima as Yagami when pirate. Can you dress him as Yagami? Like, I saw like the Kiryu suit, I saw Ichiban's like Hawaii shirt. Actually, if it's there, you know what I will 100% dress Majima up as? If you can put on like Saijima's like coat and stuff. I want to see Majima in Saijima's outfit. Also dress as Gorami. Of course you could fucking do that. Yagami and Sugiura. Like, it would probably be shite to wear that coat around Hawaii, but, you know, that's what you... Oh, shit. Don't, fuck. May as well activate this. Well, we're at it. You know what's so annoying, right? When you're like, when you're doing that with like the air flowing upward, you can hold like R1 to like stay in place and not like move forward, but it doesn't fucking work. He just moves forward slightly slower. I'm a fucking idiot. There was a high-rise pic of Nishida and Minami on RGG's Twitter a few months ago. Really? Totally missed that. Mind you, I'm actually okay with not looking up too much of this game, because I feel like that was a bad thing with Infinite Wealth. You know, like I feel like I saw. I wouldn't say they showed like too much of Infinite Wealth before it came out, but they showed enough that I kind of wish that I didn't see it. You know. Right, I need darkness. Where was that again? Any plans, New Year's resolutions? No, really. Actually, I'll save this. I do have a resolution that I want to stick to. But I'm not going to say it because I'm probably not going to stick to it, and I don't want to be embarrassed. So, there you go. Keeping up my swim. I was swimming the day. No, I'm still doing it. Right. Suck my dick. Give me to you. Give me that PlayStation circle button right now. I'm just feared to walk in front of that there. Surprised Infinite Wealth isn't my game of the year. So am I, CW. Okay. Best received game in, like, in the series history, quite frankly. But a game beats it this year. Final Fantasy VIII of the Yakuza series. What does that mean? Everybody hates Final Fantasy VIII, though. I get there's definitely like you know, still to this day a bunch of people are like, Infinite Wealth was shite, you know, but I think that's just because it's the most recent game, quite frankly. Yeah, I think so too, CW. I think overall I do prefer 7. Like, 7 would probably be like higher if I was to rank them, but it is really close. Like, I think Infinite Wealth is just below Like a Dragon 7 for me. Here's the thing about the story in Infinite Wealth, and I'm sure I've said this before, but I'll just repeat myself because fuck it. I get that, like, the stuff with Ichiban is pretty much objectively inferior because he's already had his story and there isn't, like, too much left to explore there. It's just Ichiban on an adventure in Hawaii. That's kind of like what the game is. You know what I'm saying? But the stuff with Kiryu is, like, brilliant, okay? Not just because it's all fan servicey and stuff, and that's obviously a thing, and you can, like, maybe, like, be a bit critical of it for that, but the fact that it takes, like, a character that's so established, that has such a history, and literally, like, gives him cancer, and the whole story is about him, like, revisiting the people that he met along the way, like, what game does that? Alright? Like, that's an achievement, I feel. Alright? I don't know, CW. Like, I get that him coming back was, you know, that clearly would have been a Yokoyama thing, 100%. But I still feel like it was very much Ichiban's game. All right. I mean, there's literally like that line in the trailer, so I guess this isn't a spoiler. But, you know, Kiryu says to Ichiban that he'll take on the Yakuza's past, but he wants him to handle the future. Okay, you can't get much more like, yeah, you're my replacement than that. Yep, that's like that's kind of Kiryu's character, for better or worse, Rimura. I know exactly what you mean, though. It's like he just refuses any form of, like, happiness, quite frankly. But yeah, like you say, I want to be careful not to spoil too much, yeah. For people who haven't played Infinite Wealth. Because goddammit, it's a good game. AG is not one of the better villains, I'll agree. But I think he sort of like fulfills his role about making Ichiban look better. I don't know. I want to go into so much detail about that, but it's ending spoiler shit, Remura, so I can't. I know that some people might like what I'm about to say. I might not like it, but Kiryu will always be associated with the Yakuza. Well, yeah, obviously. Still wish we could have fought Kashiwagi. I mean, the fact that we got to, like, that whole bit happened at all was insane, quite frankly, you know? And again, I think that was definitely, like, a Yokoyama thing, because Kashiwagi's, like, role in Like a Dragon 7, it was clearly like, yeah, I'm not gonna, like, say who I am, but you know who I am. So the fact that they kind of, like, brought that up again, it's, yeah, I get why people take umbrage with some of those things, alright? I didn't think Psycho was that bad. Okay, I mean, yeah, I know, again, I know what you're saying. That whole thing with her and Ichiban was pretty forced, quite frankly. It's like you look at Saiko's behavior and it's like, no wonder Japan's birth rate is so low, eh? Alright, I need light. Go all the way down for this. I heard that the bitchy side of her really comes out more in the English dub. Like, I didn't think she was too bad with the Japanese one, but like, I've seen some clips of the English dub, I'm like, god damn it. I'd play Kimami too. Yeah, that's where you're up to, isn't it? So you kind of like stopped playing them. Where am I? Oh fuck! I need to hit it with wind first. This is what I mean. This is like a lot of this game is just you know, this changing elements. What would you recommend between story? Definitely 100%. This recent playthrough. See, I played this game like so much when I was younger, Killbreeze, but I've genuinely not played it in like 20 years. It clearly was like a rush because it was very like early PS2. Okay, you really get the impression that they didn't have a lot of time to like do this, to give this game justice. I enjoyed my playthrough of 1. Thought that was great. Until I got the fucking game-breaking bug. You can avoid the game-breaking bug if you just save often and make separate save slots, alright? But I was stupid and I got the game-breaking bug and saved the game and knew I can't get past it. God damn, stop being my mum, Cool Breeze. I'll tell you my New Year's resolution, okay? Not to die before Yakuza, Pirate Yakuza comes out. No bother, Reaver. Thanks for dropping in. Stay up. Okay. No, I need light. Ugh. You probably already said that. What are your thoughts on Project Sentry? Are you intrigued? Yeah, I'm intrigued for sure. I mean, anything that RGG's making, I'll kind of obviously pay attention to it. I don't know. It really was like a teaser though. Like I feel like that game usually. See, I've watched like RGG. I've observed RGG for so long. I can kind of tell when a game is like not that far away. This game's probably quite far away. All right. Hello, soccer. I'm doing fine. Hope you are too. But when it comes to RGG projects right now, I'm actually most excited for Virtua Fighter. Like, even more than Pirate Yakuza, quite frankly. Got myself a G word. G word. I'm not sure what that is, sorry. But the fact that you're using the term G word makes me think it's a gamer word. Mega Drive, but the G. Lol. Pass. Sorry. I'm not very intelligent. Picked up Psychonauts for €2. Nice. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. So you got yourself, like, okay, if you're American, whatever, I get it. I don't hate... I always say this, right? I'm not triggered by the word Genesis. I'm triggered by British people using the word Genesis in... to talk about a Mega Drive, okay? And it's just become part of the Scottish Duck lore, if you will. Alright? Then I get triggered by that word. But no, if you've got Game Pass, Soren, I recommend Indiana Jones. I'm playing that right now, it's really good. Did I already do this? I already did that. Genesis does what Nintendo. Okay. Did I get that one? I did not. Oof, flipping heck. Excuse me. It was a clever ad. Yeah, I mean, we always talk about it. It still gets talked about, so yeah. I mean, it's called the Mega Drive Anywhere. Like, it was called that. It's the exception in the US, basically. Canonically, it's the Mega Drive, alright? Too bad Sega shit the bed with Saturn and Dreamcast. To an extent, they shit the bed. You're right, Soccer. But not in my heart. That was another thing that the CEO of Sega came out and said that kind of got like a lot of articles made about it. He said that he's not interested in making like a Saturn or Dreamcast Mini, which is not surprising because they've already like talked about that. You know, they came out and said it's like, yeah, we'd like to make it, but it would be just too pricey, which makes sense. You know what I mean? It's you know, the Mega Drive Mini is like what, 70 quid it was. And I feel like if you're going to do, like, consoles that are a bit more difficult to emulate, and you want to do it, like, authentically, you want to, like, get the controllers right, like, with the Dreamcast, you probably have to get, like, custom VMUs built. Sounds like a lot of work, alright? So I get why Sega wouldn't want to do it. It's just so much easier to do a Mega Drive Mini. I mean, it wasn't just Sega. Nintendo stopped before they got to the N64, you know? Right, where the fuck am I going? Okay, can I be real, guys? Can we not talk about 90s Sega versus, like, the Japan versus Sega? The Japan versus America arc of the 1990s in relation to Sega, that is. I know it, okay? I know it. I know all that lore. We don't have to talk about it. It's just depressing at this point. I think Nintendo made the minis stop while the Wii U was taking a pounding. Yeah, pretty much. Good thing that worked out really well. Do I need this chalice right now? Yeah, I don't think we're getting this beat tonight, guys. I feel like it's getting... Or could we? I don't know. Because as soon as we get to the top here, I'm going to go open up my first can, I'll tell you that. I'm still mad you gave an S rank to the Saturn and not the PS. I wish I saved that VOD. That was funny as fuck. But aye, Sega Saturn is an S tier console. Fight me. Okay? And PlayStation 1 is not an S tier console. Seeing as it's now the time you normally start streaming, you probably could. Yeah, I really should. I really should. CW. We'll see. We'll see. Just be nice if I was enjoying the game a little bit more, you know? What can I say? Did you forget about Metal Gear Solid? Oh, what? So, one great game means a console gets, like, an S tier. And you have S ranked PS2 and 8 PS1 personally. That's what I did. That's what I did. I think, you know, people say that the Dreamcast is the most misunderstood console of all time, the most underrated console, but it's got to that point where everybody talks about it so positively now that it's, like, died, that it's like, the scales have tipped so far in the opposite direction that one may even consider the Dreamcast to be a bit overrated. But the Saturn is where it's at in terms of, like, the underratedness, okay? There are still so many people that just don't get it, how fucking good that console really is, you know? You can play some Yakuza music, like. Not a bad shout. Let's play some Yakuza music. Let's see, what was I listening to today? This'll do nicely. That sound okay? Oh yeah, soccer. At this point, Saturn collecting is stupid. Alright? It's actually not too hard to pirate Saturn games nowadays. So if you want to go that route, that shouldn't be too bad for you. But there was a time when, like, you know, non-Japanese Sega Saturn games were, like, stupidly overpriced in the Japan market. The Japanese games were, like, a lot more handled. Were a lot easier to handle. But the Japanese games are getting, like, pricey as fuck now, you know? You guys hear me? Music's not too loud, is it? Sweet. Thought about aiming for exclusives. Well, if you want to get some of those well-known exclusives, that's gonna it's gonna be a dent in your wallet. They never localized anything. There was certainly a lot of things that did not get localized. That was a factor in the Saturn's failure, 100% Orin. But they still happened, you could still enjoy them. Oh, is this the end, Tay? I think it is. Right, I really want to... I'm really curious about this cutscene that we're about to watch. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Better stop the music. I have not watched this cutscene in a long time. So much pulp.
Janos Audrey. It is heartening after all these years to hear my name spoken without contempt. Razia? My child, what have they done to you? I have been dragged through hell and back.
See, this is... I think there's something I'm missing.
But I don't yet know why.
Why do they suddenly sound like they're so close, you know?
Alone here, losing faith.
Like, it kept sounding like...
Nine guardians were called to serve the pillars.
It kept sounding like Raziel didn't even, like, bear... Up until this point, he's been talking about, is he good, is he evil? But now they're like... Now they're talking, like, mentor and student or something, you know?
Until I alone remain, sustained only by my obligation to you and by my guardianship of the blade. And the other nine, why did their guardians...
Oh yeah, like that's the one thing, that's the thing I want right now most, now that we have VF Objective, a HD port of Skies of Arcadia. Not even that, just have D3D do it. Have it be broken as fuck at launch, alright? And eventually gets good. I don't care, just let us have it.
The humans have forgotten us entirely and claimed the pillars for themselves, wholly ignorant of their true purpose. To them, I am merely a devil, the origin of their vampire plague. Why would the pillars summon human guardians then if they are meant to be served by vampires? The pillars choose their guardians from birth, Razia, and vampires are no longer born.
Like Kane.
This is the crux of our dilemma, and this is the terrible irony. With their vampire purge, the members of the Circle have assaulted the very architects of the pillars they are sworn to protect. They have embarked...
In terms of main console soccer, from worst to best, Saturn... No, not Saturn, fuck. Master System. Then Saturn, Mega Drive, and Dreamcast. But those top three are very close. The Master System is way far behind, alright?
You can see how they flaunt their kills to torment.
I'm not Game Gear's probably below the Master System, quite frankly, and I think that's my ranking.
This foolish notion that destroying me will somehow topple our entire bloodline. Thankfully, we're not that fragile.
I've seen them mustering their forces in the village below.
Yes. I don't know what they're plotting, but I fear our time may be bitterly short.
Mankind seems to have brought you only torment and grief. You must hate them.
They fear what they don't understand, and they despise what they fear. But no, I do not hate them. Vorador does. He has suffered much. He cannot forgive them.
Should they be forgiven?
They don't understand what they're doing. They are simply unenlightened and vulnerable to manipulation.
So, it's all true then. What Cain and Vorador have told me. I really am some kind of unholy vampire messiah.
Unholy? No. Messiah, perhaps.
I don't like that word. It smells of martyrdom.
Raziel, your role in this world's destiny is more crucial and more benevolent than you've allowed yourself to believe. Your journey will not be easy. Dark powers are allied against you. But I think you already know this. You appear to have been cruelly tested. The binding must be secured, Raziel. The pillars are the lock.
And the Reaver is the key.
Yes.
The Reaver is here. Why do I feel nothing?
The most formidable weapon ever forged by our swordsmiths. They infused the blade with vampiric energy, empowering the Reaver to drain our enemies of their precious lifeblood.
As Janos presented the blade, an inexplicable sense of dread crept over me, more palpable than anything I'd felt before. I was at once horribly repelled by the sword, and yet irresistibly compelled to touch it, to take it up. Please, take it away from me.
I fear you have been followed.
I wonder who that is.
You must save yourself, Raziel.
Janos! No! My surroundings whirled sickeningly, and I found myself transported safely away from the ambush to an adjacent chamber. Janos had delivered me from the Sarafan, selflessly forfeiting his own safety to preserve
I
my
feel
life.
like Raziel looks worse in this than the PS1 version. Really? You mean in Soul Reaver 1?
The irony pierced me, and with dawning horror, I realized that I had been duped by Mobius from the beginning. For the Sarafan had simply followed the path I gullibly blazed through the sanctuary, and had arrived bearing Mobius' staff. Thus armed, they had Janos at their mercy. Through the door, I could hear them battling, less than a dozen paces away. It may as well have been 1,000 miles, for this barrier was sealed by elemental forces I did not possess. It seemed Janos had conveyed me.
I don't know. I think he looks weird, but I grew up on like the Dreamcast, where he had like a more updated model than the PS1 version. And who was it that told me in the chat, actually? Apparently that Dreamcast model was the original, but they had to downscale it for the PS1. Okay, so we got our last shrine here. Okay, this isn't... I don't remember this being a particularly big last temple. Adams again that said that. No. Okay. I mean, Raziel obviously... I mean, they're all different in the Dreamcast. So, yeah. Now you can save. We might as well, actually. Right, we'll keep going. But I'm gonna go get a beer. Be right back. It's a squeaky chair, this. Yeah. Does anybody here drink Cronenberg, by the way? Because they sort of, like, glue the cans together now. And, like, see this stuff here? This is the glue residue. You can pull them apart real quick, but a lot of, like, latches on. And see, when I'm sitting there sipping a beer, I'm pissing. I'm just, like, picking away at it. So I've got, like, all these little bits of... This is all around my house. Alright? These little bits of glue, they're everywhere. Alright? Like, literally, here's a bit right here. Right? Is that Scottish beer? No, it's actually French. It's French beer, but it just happens to be my favourite. Well, it's a lager, technically, but it's my favourite one. I've heard people say that the PS1 version of Soul Reaver is the worst version. I would say that. Like, it's the one probably that most people have, like, played Toho. And it's the one that they used as a base for this remaster. So you go back to the old graphics, it's the PS1 version. I don't really feel any nostalgia for it. But I can see why they used it. Again, it's the one most people will be familiar with. I wonder if I could cheese the fuck out of that there. Sounds like the beginning of a joke. Soccer. Well, technically it's called 1664 now. They done away with that name. Oh god, was this all blood for Janos? How many cunts did he kill to get all this? Right, what do I need Kingdom Hearts for? Not that, anyway. Oh, wait. There's a crystal up there, isn't there? Oh, oh, wait, I can. Okay, cool. So Soul Reaver 2 wasn't only on the PS2, it was on Windows 2. Yeah, it is, What Dreamcast game if they haven't remastered that you would like to see brought to the PS5? I was literally just talking about soccer. Skies of Arcadia. That's, like... I'm sure if that did come out, I would suddenly say, why haven't they done this yet? What the fuck is wrong with you, Sega? But at the moment, it is 100% Skies of Arcadia. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Let me get the win. Not fair. Simply not fair. I can't get it for this angle, can I? You'd think Raziel, when he's underwater, could just do that with a Reaver. Alright, you'd think that. Welcome to the Ocarina of Time dungeon. Water dungeon. Oh, no, this one's not that bad. I wouldn't say that, Soccer. So it's pretty much just like one room. This is like, again, this feels like another indicator that they were like running out of time, because, and to be fair, as far as like the plot goes, you're at this point, you're just like, Janos is fucking dying, get me out of here quick. I need to get the fire up there. It's probably not going to stay there for too long, is it? Remaster of Shadow Man. Didn't that... Wait, that exists, doesn't it? They remastered that game. Am I thinking of the right thing? Am I thinking the same thing as you are, Toe? Well, there you go, Toho. Congratulations. Never played that game myself. Used to see it all the time in the shops for the Dreamcast. It was just always there, always like a fiver, but I never touched it. Back where I was. Wasn't MDQ, fucking hell. MDK, wasn't that shite? Toho? If it's the game, no, I'm thinking of Fighting Force. Never mind. Hopefully I need to stick here. I wonder who this is a statue of. Oh wait, that's... Oh shit, wait, that's Raziel! He's... I've never noticed that before. That's cool as fuck. This must be prophesizing the events of later on. Right. What am I doing here? Yeah, so... that blood comes out. I need to be air there or something. Pretty sure I do need Kingdom Hearts though. I mean, depending on how it looks, Toho, we might actually be getting that. Yeah, I don't think the new Streets of Rage, from what little we've seen, looks that good. I did not add them. No, like, I heard about it, but I didn't see anything. How did that even get leaked? How do you leak such old shit? Like, I know that they recently recreated this, like, demo that didn't make it into the final version of Halo 2, which was very cool to see, but that's all I know. Fuck. Right, what am I meant to do here? There's something back here? No, just a door. They've been working with modders as a group called the Excite Team to restore all news content, and all the content the team had leaked. So there was probably a bit of a dodgy shit gone behind the scenes. Okay. Dear, oh dear. Can you imagine what it would be like if Sega worked with, like, Sonic modders? Oh my god, the shit that would come out with that stuff. Actually, what am I saying? They technically did and we got Sonic Mania. Never mind, guys, I'm talking shite. What am I meant to do here? Team weren't even paid. Oh, gee whiz. You'd think Microsoft would be kind of on top of shit like that for PR purposes. God knows they need it right now. Right. I do know this is basically like the last puzzle in the game. Because I've been dreading it this whole playthrough. After this dungeon is like probably the worst bit of the game. From what I can remember. But we'll see about that. Ah, wait a minute. Oh, do I need to be up on that top one maybe? Maybe that's it. No, I don't know. What do you want from me? You can feel free to backseat if you want. I want this game finished. Imagine being valuable and truly not paying people. Indeed. Is there some sort of, like, thing we doing here or what? Oh god, those blood noises. Jings. Is there anything else I need to light? Oh, I bet there is. In fact, I bet you that is it. Hold on. I think I got it, guys. There we go. Right, what do we... So darkness is Linkin Park, light is Kingdom Hearts, air is Night of the Wind. What do we call the fire element? Find your flame. Okay, that's winning so far. If anybody else has a better suggestion. Fire Woman. I don't know. That might be a bit too controversial. A bit too DEI CW. Alright, Ancient Flame.
I plunged the Reaver into that furnace.
Oh god, my dad's just messaged, what you up to? I better go reply to him.
Thus imbued, I was now armed to unlock the elemental barrier and rescue Janos from his executioners.
Alright, go. Oh, how did I not notice? I must have noticed that before. Look at that. That's cool as shit. How does it look? Yeah, on the PS. Oh yeah, they updated the well, at least the texture on the statue. That orange looks the coolest. Since you have Night of the Wind, so maybe Crush 40 song. Well, Objective just said, you know, well, it's not Crush 40. Actually, is that... Okay, I know no Crush 40 songs that aren't in Sonic games. CW. Is that a Crush 40 song, Fire Woman? Oh, dang. Raziel got... Sarafan Raziel got a glow up.
Look at his black heart. How it still beats.
The fiend intends to bury us alive. Raziel, we must get out of here.
Remember the sword.
We'll stick with Find Your Flame. It's either Find Your Flame or Flames of Disaster. And I don't want no Sonic 06 references here.
Forgive me. I'm sorry. I failed you.
See, I don't... Again, I just don't get why Janos and Raziel suddenly have this, like, connection. It was never indicated in the past at all. And again, it makes me question, was this like a time thing?
Embrace your destiny, Raziel. You must reclaim the Reaver. It was forged for you and you alone. Without it, there is no hope.
Oh god, is Flames of Disaster in that show?
I backed away from Janos's body, I was overwhelmed by a sense of
Okay. So we're actually...
I could barely contain it.
It's probably going to be like a bit more than an hour before we finish it, but we're definitely on like the fast track to the end of the game now.
The role Janos
Because we basically have to go to the other side of Nosgoth, back to the Sarafan stronghold,
I knew then
and defeat a non-final boss. You'll see what I mean when we get there.
for which I was uniquely prepared. I would pursue the Sarafan dogs to their loathsome fortress and avenge Janos Wardren's murder. Mobius would pay dearly for his treachery.
And I love it the fact that Raziel, he's so okay with like
The horrors they had
killing himself.
I would return
Alright?
to the stolen
Twitch might ban me for using that word, but he's literally about to kill himself, you know?
when all these debts had been paid. I would
He kills himself as a Sarafan priest, gets resurrected as a vampire by Cain, and then gets chucked into the abyss and becomes the Wraith that you see now. That's the timeline of Raziel right there.
power to restore vampiric unlife. Its highest purpose was clear to me. I would restore the heart to Janos, and thus undo the vile crime committed by my abominable former self.
Where's the subtitles? Yeah, they didn't have time to animate that. So yeah, we have to make our way back to the fortress, and it's literally like a Yakuza gauntlet, but so much less fun. Oh fuck. I didn't mean to fall down. Please don't make me fight anything just yet. Come on, you can make it. Can he fucking make it? Make it fun with another song. I like the way you think, CW. Right, this is a 30-minute mix of this song from Yakuza 4. Let's see if I can get to the end. Let's see if I can get to the stronghold before this song stops.
These demonic effects were not merely the product of Nosgoth's corrupt future, for here they were, hurtling back over 5 centuries to pursue me. These creatures, I suspected, were minions of the unseen forces that hope to control me. This was the tangible expression of their displeasure.
Well, actually, we do have to watch that cutscene with the Elder Gods. We may have to stop the music for that. Fucking LCW, this is so much more fun now. Okay, just because we're playing music from Yakuza 4 doesn't mean you have to... Well, it's Yakuza 3 has the blocking problem, I suppose. Money fuck. Fuck, give me a die. Yeah. Oh, these guys follow you to the spirit realm. Right. This is just as good as Yakuza combat. Look at this. I don't think I'm gonna beat this 30-minute mix. And I'm going the wrong way! Come on, this was supposed to be so epic. These motherfuckers. I remember these guys. Oh, they actually killed a Sarafan. I don't remember that. I think they'd rather kill me. Yeah, taking down... You have to fight like so many of these things, and try to take them down with just Raziel's claws is about as fun as it sounds. I didn't even mean to pick this up. Just let me use the Soul Reaver on these things. Okay, yeah, fuck this. I'll kill you by traditional means and eat your soul. Oh my god, it's gonna kill me. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. But we take those. Alright, that's that. Cool. Watch me go the right way. No, wait, we're going south. We're going south. If the song runs out, play. Okay, I promise you I will, CW. We have to stop it before we get to the Elder God. Tell you what, after the cutscene with the Elder God, we'll put that one on. I promise. We're going to the spirit world. Or are we? Oh god, the combat in this game, it's just not doing anything. I think swords are maybe like better than spheres, quite frankly. You know what? This is actually so much better. Just running around in circles, not locking on. You'll actually, like, hit motherfuckers this way. Yeah, this is so much better. Holy shit. This is like figuring out what the punch button does at the docks of Jack 3. These things still take forever to go down. You really are better off using the Reaver on these things. Ooh, you are so fun to take down! But that makes cutting off your head all the more satisfying. Right, I'm very familiar with this place now. Right, let's get soul power here. Soul power, lol. Actually, maybe the soul power is not worth it if you're just gonna fucking block everything.
This song got me thinking, since you've posted your rankings of the games a few times before, have you ever considered ranking the bosses? Probably not, actually. I don't know, Adam. I know a lot of people love to do that, but I don't know. Oddly enough, to me, like, a boss is a boss. Just kind of like how I feel about it. So, I mean, if you want to ask me what my favorite Yakuza boss ever is, probably... I don't know, actually. I think I had an answer to this, though, but I've kind of forgotten it. Right, once again, I have no idea where I'm going. If I can get away with fighting you cunts, I will. I don't think this is even like a boss theme though, is it? This is just like the gauntlet music for Yakuza 4. Right, we're coming up to the Wheel of Fate in a minute, so I really should turn this off. Right, and I promised CW we'd put on some Yakuza 6 music. Okay, there's fire there. I'm just gonna take that because it's there. Genuinely, I think the orange looks coolest. I don't think that's even like the Reaver's default color, but I like it. Okay. Time to stop the music. Sigh.
You have failed me, Raziel.
I wonder, old one, did you truly resurrect me, or were you simply there when I awakened from my torment in the abyss? I suspect you found me merely convenient, dropped in your lair like Cain, indestructible for some reason, a durable and gullible tool for you to manipulate. This one thing I readily admit. I have been used by others time and again, but always I seem to stray from their path. What is it about me, dear, that makes me such an unreliable instrument? Why do I survive one trial after another, on and on, in an endless succession of humiliating deaths and resurrections? It seems there's much more to my destiny and my history than I know. Perhaps more than you know as well.
It was a lot shorter than I remember. Okay, let's continue the gauntlet. Let's see.
Where does this play again, CW? Is this the, is this Shangri-La when you're there with Sommia? Or is this like when you're at that, like, bathhouse where you have to fight Sommia? I think CW's tapped too. Ah well, I picked your song anyway. Anyway, I need another beer as well. Beer back. Take it back. It's the gauntlet where you fight Hirose at the end. Oh, that was double wrong then. Fake fan. Look at that. A bit of glue. Yeah. Maybe if I ever get like a donate button on these streams, somebody can like donate like a certain amount and I will eat one of these, you know. That sounds like something DSP would do. Oh my god. There's like dirt. Oh god. Wait, no wait, I think that's for the glue. I think it's for the glue, no the ring. Hold on. No, I think that's fine. Hold on, I'm gonna go wash my hands. Be right back. I think I'll be safe and drink this out of a tumbler. Guinness glass. No, I'd Guinness in a while. This might be sacrilege to some people. Also, I love how I was talking all tough there, talking about eating glue, and I get like a bit of dirt on my can and I freak out. Anyway, second thing calling that. For some reason it didn't show up for sure for a second. Alright. No bother, man. I only saw it once, so... It's good though. Oh man, look at my health. I'm probably gonna die up here because I know there's a particularly big gauntlet. I think you have to fight 3 of those Ifrit motherfuckers at the pillars. So yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna die there. Even sounds like that song that plays at the Millennium Tower in 6 as well. Like I'm closing my eyes and I'm picturing Kiryu shooting down a helicopter with a rocket launcher while this music plays. I don't have any weapons. Can I? There's no way. Yep, Spirit Realm. Well, come on, follow me. Those steps there are interrupting my rhythm. Kill the fire demons within... Oh, shit! Look at that! Within 1 minute! See, like I said, this was... I think that was meant to be, like, the worst... The, like... most drawn-out fight of this gauntlet. I actually think we're kind of done. Yeah, I just need to, like, get to the Sarafan stronghold, and there's not really that much left to the game. We're a bit to finish this, guys. We will definitely be doing this tonight. Once we get to the stronghold, I will, I'll put the default music back on. Oh god, so much heat in this pint. Right, I know I need fire. Why the fuck is that there? There's no optional content here. There probably was a lot of potential for, like, optional content in the overworld. Like, if you unlock certain elemental powers. Lots of lights. I mean, I'm about to go all fake fan here again, CW, but see, when it comes to, like, gauntlet music in the Yakuza games, or even battle music in general, there's really only a few that I can, like, point out, like, oh, that's definitely that song. You know what I mean? Little fine lines. Have you seen that new Guinness thing that attaches to the can, perfectly pours it from the tap? I think I know what you're talking about, or at least something similar. Like, you can have your own, like, self-scoosh thing that you put on the can. See, to be honest, I actually didn't really drink Guinness anymore. I discovered that it was kind of, like, disagreeing with me in the mornings, if you know what I mean. So I decided to gear up. And I've been fine ever since, so there you go. I do like a Guinness, though. I like the taste. Oh, excuse me. It's a whole ass meal. Because it's full of calories, eh? That's what everybody says. But apparently, I did the math, right? There's more calories in this can than there is a can of Guinness. So I used to think people who said that were kind of like exaggerating, but right. We better turn off the Yakuza music, guys, because we're about to get a bunch of cutscenes. Sorry, Yakuza 6. You served us well. This right here is pretty much the only function to the Fire Reaver outside of the yeah, anywhere, really. Oh god, that ice go down deep. Oh wait, I need to flip this, do the switching. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, maybe the Yakuza music helped, but I definitely remember that gauntlet being like so much more daunting, so much more dragged out than what we just did there. You're not gonna let me aim this without annoying me, are you? Get it up, yeah, I did it. Look, he was right there already, annoying me. Right, one other thing that I remember about this end gauntlet right here, like, we're in the stronghold, this is officially the end, this is like the proper end gauntlet now, alright? One thing I definitely remember is that Raziel swears like 4 times, okay? He says the word bastard like 4 or 5 times, alright? And it's just like, chill out, Raziel, dear oh dear. Get in me. Oh god, you would have loved that, Cool Breeze. We went through a big gauntlet thing when we were playing Yakuza music. But now we're about to finish the game. And there was a bit of dirt on my can of Kronenberg, so I decided to pour it into a glass. It's like my second can, this, aye.
Seize him.
Right, this is such a weird bit of the game, by the way, because those of you who've played it will know, but you can't die here. You'll see what I mean. I played that new Prince of Persia game that came out at the beginning of the I mean, if you watched my video, Cool Breeze, my top 10 games of 2024, maybe it's on there. Here we go.
And inexplicably, I discovered the Reaver suspiciously laid across my path.
It's not as high as Infinite Wealth, alright? I'll put it that way. But yeah, it was good.
Displacement I had felt when I encountered the Reaver in William's chapel. Cornered here with the blade, I suffered the same nameless dread that I had experienced when Janos first presented the Reaver to me. I felt at once repelled by the blade, and yet overwhelmingly compelled to seize
I know, my number one was very shocking. Actually, I don't even know, was it?
So, Raziel, here we are finally. You have no choice but to confront me now. And I
Okay, let's do a swear count here. Let's make a swear jar for Raziel, okay?
You knew I would lead the Seraphim to Janos, you vile bastard.
1.
You've been orchestrating my every move. My destiny is an amusement to you.
It was fun while it lasted. I think
I'd play on Switch, Cool Breeze, because that's the only console that lets you do... Well, you only play on Switch anyway, so you're alright.
poses a danger to yourself. Poor, deluded Raziel. Did you somehow imagine you had the guile to change history on me? I'm the time streamer. I knew your every intention before you did.
It's not for the reason you think, Cool Breeze, but you should probably play the Switch version.
Lord Mobius, there is trouble within. The circle is under attack.
Fast, Malik. This one
Malik. Oh my.
to us.
What are you trying to concoct here, Mobius?
You toxic creature. Did you imagine I'd simply allow you to run loose? Corrupting everything you encounter.
I admit that I underestimated.
I'll tell you after the cutscene, Cool Breeze.
That's a mistake I won't repeat.
Oh, you just made a mistake right there, Raziel!
Now, Malik. Bolt the door.
Using his staff to disable my Wraith Blade, Mobius effectively disarmed me, leaving me with only one choice of weapon. And yet I confess, it was not the lack of options, but blind rage that made me take up the Reaver. In my fury, it felt as though my hand had acted of its own will. And now, that same hand clutched the hilt with unyielding strength, and I felt a constrained tingling, a remote but palpable sense of longing, as the disabled Wraith Blade tried...
You remember that like line from A Link to the Past? You can feel the power throbbing in your hand. Raziel's basically taken that to another level. And I love it because you try to put the blade down,
Now that I had taken
and you get this.
the Reaver and I were inescapably joined. The harder I tried to release the blade, the more tightly my hand gripped the hilt, as if possessed of its own will.
Right. Anyway, Cool Breeze, yeah. You want to play the Switch version because Ubisoft did that bullshit where they make you log into like their own proprietary service in order to play it. literally you have to make an account or you can't play the game. It's scummy. But for whatever fucking... It may actually have changed, I would double check this, but for whatever fucking reason, only on the Switch, it's optional. Alright? On the other platforms, I played it on like the PS5, the PS4 version specifically, and you can apparently disable your internet and you don't have to do it. So that's what I did. I literally just like played Prince of Persia in offline mode, you know? So, fuck that. That was such a stupid fucking thing that Ubisoft did. I hope they go to business. Cunts. Fucking French, you know? You should stick to making beer, alright? But, Prince of Persia, good game. Good game. Well, in that moment, that's what meant the most to me, alright? Right, I remember in this cutscene, if you hit the R1 button, like, Raziel would, like, lock onto them, you would get that sort of effect. Looks like that's been taken out. Aye.
My former brethren, in life as Sarafan, and in unlife as Cain's vampire.
Yeah, they've taken that out.
Melchiah and Zephyr, the weakest of Cain's brood.
Alright, yeah, these were the first two bosses in the...
No idea what future lay in store for them. How they would become.
That's two. That's two for the swear jar, Raziel.
The Reaver hummed with ravenous
Alright, J-Dot.
anticipation.
It was alright. Well, actually, no, it wasn't.
A vampiric
But I've already moaned about it, sorry. Gotta be arsed again. We're just about done.
their lifeblood. I was eager to see what the Reaver would do to these two.
So I forget. Look at this. But yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, Raziel can't die. His health regenerates immediately as he's holding the Soul Reaver, you know? And I guess it's like, considering what the twist is at the end of this game, maybe there's some sort of like little canonical thing to that, but aye. But yeah, I just have to sit here and tap the X button constantly until the both of them die. So I don't know what one's Melchiah and what one's Zephon though. We saw Malik earlier. Raziel actually never like fights Malik. I guess he never like fought Tyrell either, but not until like Defiance anyway. Spoiler alert. I mean, he's got 6 brothers. He fights 4 of them in the first game. Malik is kind of off doing his own thing in Blood Omen. Oh my god, fucking die! Yeah, Malik goes through some shit. I've never played Blood Omen fully myself, but I've watched, like, lore videos and stuff. And, was that Zephon? Was that Malchiah? Doesn't matter. Okay, this is the... Actually, this has got to... No, wait, Raziel did not consume... Oh, okay, he did not consume the soul there. Aye. Because...
Melchiah and Zephon fell before my blade. I felt the Reaver's bloodlust as keenly as I ever had when I was still a vampire. I could sense the boundary between us dissolving. The Reaver was consumed with my rage, and I was intoxicated by its bloodlust. The blade had a vitalizing effect on me. My physical energy no longer decayed over time, and the wounds inflicted by my foes healed almost instantly. The Reaver had made me invincible.
So yeah, definitely on a power trip this yen. Alright, who's next? Can I do the R1 thing now? Right, so this should be like Rahab and Duma, if it's gone by the order of the Soul Reaver bosses. Can't actually remember.
Have you come to reclaim the monster's black heart?
You'll have to get to us first.
My former
There we go, aye.
Duma and Rahab confronted me next. This all seemed so elegantly choreographed. Exhilarated by the Reaver, I was drunk with revelations. I could finally appreciate the delicious irony of Cain's blasphemous private joke, and I reveled as I colluded with him across the centuries. For it was I who put these bastards in their tomb,
3
providing the corpses
for the
Cain
swear
to
count.
raise as his vampire sons a millennium from now.
Our surprise games made the top 10. Go watch it! Leave me a comment, talk about how mad you are that that game made number 1. To get to the true top 10, do I just remove the Sega games? Well, okay, if we're counting Atlas, how many of them were Sega games? Hold on. Not that one, not that one. Fuck, I'm having a hard time remembering. There's at least 4. Okay, there was 4 Sega games. 2 of them were Atlas. Aye, there you go. I'll say that much. I thought about making a top 10 anticipating games. Probably not, CW. I don't make too many standalone videos that aren't collection update these days, if you haven't noticed. I don't know, every time I think about, oh, maybe I'll do this video, I start filming the video and I'm just like, why the fuck would anybody care about my opinion? Right, do we fight Turel and Malik here? I think this is just Turel. Yeah, Malik's fate is a bit different.
And here at last was my brother Turel, who along with Duma would bear me into the abyss without questioning Cain's command. So dutiful, righteous, even as a vampire. I guess some habits die hard. The vampire Turel had eluded my vengeance. A Sarafan Turel would not.
I know you still have a lot of OG fans. Yeah, that's pretty much all my viewership is these days. It's just folk that are like, oh, I remember watching you when I was like a kid. I'm like, I knew I'm 36. Cash in on that nostalgia. I could, couldn't I? Probably not. Scottish Duck Mini. Oh god, what's going to be on that? The Code Veronica rage moment. Where I get stomped by that bit of concrete. Or the Jack 2 Doc's Rage video, as plagiarized by Gexup. The skies moment, oh. The moment your might glitched during the Jack 3. Wait, when did that happen, Objective? I'm going, no. 4 Sega games in the top. Can you name them, Cool Breeze? I already tell you 2 of them were Atlas.
So, vampire, here we are. You've destroyed my brethren, and now you've come for me. You'll find I'm not such easy prey. I don't want to kill, but I will if I must. Return the heart to me, and we can end this now. So, you've come to avenge that filthy parasite and reclaim his foul heart. You're a righteous fiend, aren't you? Apparently I am. No, vampire.
You got the Sega games right, Objective. You got the Atlas games wrong. Atlas released a shit ton this year.
No, that beast had eluded us for far too long.
Oh god, what did I say? Fuck. That's me on my second can, alright? I'm acting like a grandmother at Christmas, okay? And I just mix up all the Grand Wayne's, like, names, so sorry for that.
Did you hear his cowardly screams when I tore that black heart out of his carcass?
So yeah, this is literally, this is the final boss. Raziel versus Raziel. Atlas released, I think it was 4 games? 4 big ones, anyway, that they released this year. But, look, I'll just say it then. You said Persona and Unicorn Overlord. No, in my top 10 is Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance and Metaphor. Yeah, there you go, you got it. And listen, I know you're saying, like, Shadow Gens is like a DLC. No, it was like... Oh, that was... Shadow Generations is fucking good, man. Like, like, really good, yeah. I was very happy with it. Yeah, exactly. Just don't buy it on the Switch. There's one. There you go. There's my Switch disc for the stream. Especially if you like, because obviously if you've never played Generations, like the original Sonic Generations, you get that as well, and that's obviously like fantastic also. There we go, we beat the game. Time. Raziel killed himself. Yeah, genuinely, yeah, they did kind of fuck up the Switch version in a weird way. I agree, CW. Like, they're kind of like a bit different in terms of like how they approach the open zone concept, but yeah, I hope the next Sonic game takes more from Shadow Generations.
Its absence chilled me more than its presence ever had. A foreboding sense of emptiness and loss stole over me. A terrible revelation gathered like a storm at the edge of my awareness. With all other foes exhausted, the conjoined blades turned themselves on me. And I realized, finally, why I had sensed nothing when Janos offered me the blade. The Reaver was never forged to be a soul-stealing weapon. The ravenous, soul-devouring entity trapped in the blade was, and always had been, me. This is why the blade was destroyed when Cain tried to strike me down. The Reaver could not
Soul Reaver 1.
its own soul. The paradox shattered the blade. So, this was my terrible destiny.
ICW, that is, it's not that it's a huge loss or anything because the game's shite, but it is weird.
I could not bear
There's Cain.
despair overwhelmed me. You. Are you enjoying this game? Don't fight it, Raziel. Give into it. Was this your destiny for me all along? Trust me.
How long it take you? Probably like 5 hours or something. It's about as long as the original Sonic Generations, you know.
Longer. The Reaver was too strong. The compulsion to simply let go, too great. And then, a growing sense of vertigo and the familiar displacement. The paradoxical moment when my twin soul hovered both outside and inside.
Try it if you want.
This
Well, it's like 30 FPS.
glimmer of temporal distortion.
You can get 60 on the console, provided you go into the options and change it, because for whatever reason they defaulted to quality mode that's 30 FPS. Who would do that?
Upon which Cain had gambled everything.
I need this for the next game.
Now you are free to reclaim your true destiny, Raziel.
Behind Cain's eyes, I could see new memories blooming and dying as history labored to reshuffle itself around this monumental obstruction. And I could see by the dawning horror on his face that perhaps we had strained history too far this time. That by trying to alter my fate, we may have introduced a fatal paradox.
My God. The Hilden. We walked right into their trap. Raziel. Janos must stay dead.
But Cain's warning was lost as I slipped into the spirit realm, too weak to maintain my physical form. And there, waiting for me as always, was the Reaver, the Wraithblade, my own soul, twinned and bound eternally to me. And I realized that I could never escape my terrible destiny. I had merely postponed it. History abhors a paradox.
Yes, indeedy. There we go. That was Soul Reaver 2. Not as good as I remember, but the story is still like S tier, alright? The story is still high-key fire lulz, alright? That's what you play these games for. First game's still really good. Who knows, maybe one day I'll finally actually properly play the Blood Omen games instead of just reading lore videos. But, yeah. Good shit. Paper Mario, the 1000-Year Door at 30 FPS on Switch. Unbelievable. Thank you, Fine Lines. Yeah, I'm glad to get that, like, finished there. Like I said, I don't know what we'll do next. I'll maybe go back to the man who erased his name and finally make some more progress on that. I don't know, we'll see. But for now, I'm going to spend the rest of the night getting pished, because I've only got a few days left of holiday. Objective, I literally saw that too. I saw that too, and I was... and I was like, oh yeah, that's probably a proper name for someone, but aye. Oh yeah, I was thinking about it, CW. Like, I don't know, maybe if some more, like, about crazy Shenmue 3 news comes out, alright, then maybe I'll just, like, capitalize on that hype or whatever. But it is installed. I do have it installed right now, so we'll see how that goes. Original development. Amy Hennig! Amy Hennig! There we go. The GOAT. The actual proper talent at fucking Naughty Dog that Neil Druckmann worked to remove. Wonder what she's up to now. I don't know, but I hope she's doing well. Neil Cuckman.
Okay. I'm definitely just letting my thoughts go into a spiral here, but who the fuck? Like, surely there's some higher-ups at Sony that are just like, why the fuck did we let go of Amy Hennig over Neil Druckmann? Why the fuck did we do that? Look at that dislike bar on our fucking new game. Nobody likes it. Did you guys see that, like, Naughty Dog Christmas like artwork? By the way, they just were like, oh yeah, Jak and Daxter Crash Bandicoot. Pfft. Can you believe we used to make that? Oh damn, Japanese voice actors. Amy Hennig. Oh, I can fast forward the credits. But Duck, you play as a woman. A fact that they are... Oh shit, what was that? What did that say? Oh man. Anyway, yeah, you play as a woman. A fact that they are only too proud to shove in your face, despite making said woman as unwomanly as possible. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to get really controversial now. But that's fine, because we're at the end of the stream. Just sell the rights to the Jak games. Why the fuck no way? It's so depressing. I do think Naughty Dog is... And we're only talking about Naughty Dog because this is like Amy Hennig's game right here. But I do think Naughty Dog is just... They're not the Naughty Dog I know anymore, okay? Ugh. On handheld or TV? On PS5 or PC, Cool Breeze. That's what's better. Anyway. Usually this is the time that I would start streaming. But I started way early so that we could get this finished. So that's pretty much me, guys. Regardless about the genre, Pro Tag, the new game will suck anyway. That new Pro Tag is just like so unappealing. I look at her and I'm just like, oh, aye. No, I didn't know why I play as that. Give me Crash or something, damn it. But anyway, before I'm tipsy enough that I'd go on and say something that would get me in trouble. So we'll just end it there. But aye, thank you very much for joining me, guys. That was fun. Well, it wasn't fun. The game's shite, but the story's good. Anyway, and you've made it fun. So, yeah. See you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.